Welcome back to the Fairy Tale News. I am your host with the most. My name is Savagezweipanda, and today we have got a brand new volume release now of Fairy Tale. The actual visual of it is out, and here you go. And who do you see who is on that cover right there? And that is Gray and Natsu E.N.D and Gray and his Ice Devil Slayer clashing. Now this looks like some Civil War shit, like them like clashing together on one of their faces like that. And I was really excited actually seeing this as I found out what amount of content that this is going to be focusing on. Volume 58 that just recently came out, which leads up to all the way up to chapter 500 of the manga, is going to be ending up with chapter 509 of Kagura vs. Larcade. It's doing chapter 501 and chapter 509 are they're doing all the way up to there with this next volume of Fairy Tale leading up, and it looks pretty goddamn sick, I'm not gonna lie, and it's really exciting to think that we're now like very close to reaching 16 volumes of this series. Now, as you can clearly see what the main focus of this entire volume, it's definitely showing the fight between Natsu activating as his E&D form, and also as well Gray clashing. I gotta say, if anything on this cover, I was a little bit expecting something more. I wasn't expecting it was just this giant two pictures, since like a lot of like the latest Fairy Tale volumes that we've been having, I'd like to say like probably up until like volume like 55, a lot of stuff that's been going around. You've seen like a ton of characters, like you've seen Happy, Brandish, like Larcade, War, you've seen that, like even with volume 56 where it had like, you know, like Randy in there, we had like Wendy, like we had Sherry, like we had a bunch of people, Jacob, Natsu, and then even with like some of the latest ones we've had even before that. Had Irene, Gajeel, Levy, and a bunch of other people there, August, and then even 58 had the entirety of Zeref and all of his Spriggans on the cover. So it's weird we kind of gone back to like just a two-man like one. The last time we've honestly had this, it's been a very long time. It's honestly been since volume 53. And to read off the actual chapters that are going to be in here, we've got chapter 501, Mary and Randy, Mavis and Zara, like 502, The Last Sight Scene 503, The Gash 504, The Trump Card 505, The Broken Bond 506, Voice chapter 507, Pleasure and Pain 508, and ending it off with Kagura vs. Larcade on chapter 509. As currently, as of this video, the only video like out at the moment right now, after all of this, we've got up to chapter 512, so yeah, kind of getting quite a lot of chapters. We still haven't got a full amount of volumes worth of material out at the moment, so yeah, we've got to wait for Flower Circle to actually come out until we're going to like get a little bit more on there. But this is exciting, you know, and considering that now we've got that, and I believe that's where the last like kind of like crossover we're going to be having with the OVAs for the most part. 58's got the current OVA that is out right now, and now including with this like 59, we should have the Christmas one in there. So we are going to have a different volume cover on there, and we will talk about that probably when it does come out. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys exactly think about this like volume cover and all that? Do you think it looks cool? Do you think it's like really pumping you up? And especially for some of the people as well, like we think that there are some things I'm a little bit like, if anything, the nitpick I have to complain about this volume cover is like the background, a little bit, nothing really too much going on apart from some like fire thing on there. But anything as well, I don't know if that's kind of the spoiler, like if it's not for the spoiler reasons or anything else, but I'm kind of surprised exactly with Natsu's design in this one. Because like Natsu's face is entirely like blackened out, and what we've seen in the manga has been like this huge dark face around like kind of his eyes, and from what it looks like there's no real change whatsoever in his design. So I hope that's something about the anime like maybe changes, or maybe that's just something like to stop the hero from spoiling, but I hope that's not the case, because if that's really honestly what it is, then we haven't got too much of the design change to Natsu. It's honestly all up to interpretation though, what you think at the end of the day, and I'm curious to see what you think in the comment sections. What do you think about it? Because I'm actually really excited for this. I'm really like excited to pick this up, and especially since now recently I've also purchased the Twitter book that he's put out recently, and the other illustrations video, which I'll be doing definitely some unboxings and some sort of reviews on them when they come out soon. So for me, thank you as always for watching. You love Fairy Tale as much as I do. You know, hit that like, you know, hit that subscribe, all that good stuff. But thank you as always, and I'll see you guys though next time.